So you remember at the beginning of the week, we talked about optimism and then training up an optimistic mindset. One of the first things we talked about, one of the first boxes to tick, is having a gratitude practice. What does that mean? Being grateful, yes, is important just as a general life attitude to the people around you and the things that are happening to you. But how often do you bring things to mind? How grateful are you for every moment of your day, for the things that happen to you that you've somehow become immune to seeing? You've got to practice up. You've got to bring your mind into focus so it picks up those moments during the day when you are grateful for things happening to you. Also, where you are doing things where you are receiving gratefulness, because that's equally important to our grateful or gratitude mindset. So I would suggest having a journal, and each morning in a prescriptive way, pre-script, so you're writing the script for your day, write down in your journal the things that you are likely to be grateful for, the things you are looking forward to. And automatically in your mind, you are creating a positive mindset. You are seeing forward into the day with the things that you are going to enjoy, the things you're going to conquer, the things you're going to succeed at, the moments you will enjoy, the friends you will meet, the food you will have, the coffee you will enjoy, whatever it might be. Get prescriptive. Write down the things that you are likely to see and be grateful for and you'll experience. Then you want to be postscriptive. At the end of your day, you want an opportunity to write down the things that you have really enjoyed over the course of your day. At least 3, but I'd say 3 to 5 things, major things that you have been grateful for in your day. Why? Because you're training up your mind, particularly your reticular activating system, this collection of cells in the brain whose job it is to bring to mind or to let you see the things that it thinks are important to you. And when you train up the reticular activating system, it starts to see more often the things that are actually happening to you that you are enjoying, that you are grateful for, that you will be grateful for when you reflect on them. So you need to journal, you need to write down, because there's this amazing link between the mechanics of us writing and our brains. It actually instills it, imprints it on our brain more powerfully. So you want to be prescriptive and you want to be postscriptive. And I love this prescriptive. You know, you're writing the script. You're writing the script. It's like a play. You know, you're planning it out. You're setting it out. You're writing the script, and then your life will play out the script, because that's what you've created in your mindset. Second, practice mindfulness. You know, there's so much research out there now about the power of meditation, about the power of coming into the moment, of cutting out the distractions around you and being able to bring your focus to the moment, this mindfulness practice. If you have a meditative practice, a mindfulness practice, you are bringing your brain under control. You're stopping it projecting always out into the future or dragging up the past. You're allowing yourself to be in the moment and to appreciate the moment you're in. Appreciate, be grateful for the moment you're in. Even this morning I was sitting down, you know, my wife brought me a coffee and an oatmeal biscuit that she makes. And I was listening to some music and I was enjoying my coffee and I was enjoying my biscuit and I was enjoying the music and I was just in the moment. And I suddenly thought, I'm so grateful for these 3 experiences and just having a moment in my day of quiet and just enjoying being there. I wasn't trying to think about what was going to happen later in the day or thinking about what went wrong yesterday. I was just in the moment and in that mindset, enjoying that moment. I was giving my brain this positive rewiring. So you need a mindfulness or a meditative, and meditative practice. And a great thing I think is building up an awe practice. What do I mean by this? Have you ever been with a child, a small child, walking, when I walk down the street with my granddaughters, and they'll stop and an ant will be walking across the path and they will squat down and they'll just watch this ant in awe, and their total focus is on it and they're just so into watching this ant, And imagine how many ants you walk past every day, in your goings, your comings and your goings. You don't even notice them anymore. But they were awestruck by this ant, watching it closely as it walked across the pathway, or a flower that they walk past, or a snail, these common things in our life that we've lost our sense of awe about, unless you watch, a nature program and you find out all the intricacies of a snail and you go, wow, they're amazing creatures. How often do we look up at the night sky now and think, wow, what's going on up there? The cosmos, how awesome is that? We are surrounded by things we should be awestruck about, but we've become so shielded. I love that quote from G.K. Chesterton. We are perishing for lack of wonder, not for lack of wonders. And it's so true. Encourage this sense of childlike wonder about our surroundings, about our world, about people. And when you do, you build up the muscle of this optimistic, positive view of life, which, as we know, makes you healthier, wealthier, wiser, and what's the other one? Healthy, wealthy, wise, and all those things anyway. So, wait for next week. This week we're going to be talking about other steps to building up an optimistic mindset. Hope you enjoyed today, and I hope you put into practice. Practice. That means you've got to do something. When you practice your sport, or you practice some skill, you practice your learning, whatever it might be, it's something you do. You can't just hear these words. You've got to put these things into practice if you want to build up that optimistic mindset and change your life. Catch you soon.